Hey folks, it is Friday, November the 30th, 2018, the final day of NaNoWriMo 2018. I have just validated my 50,247 words with the website. I got my my graphic prize here, my certificate as a winner, etc., etc., opportunities to buy t-shirts, etc., etc. I did, in fact, do most of my writing before noon today. I wanted to finish before noon, but I only got to 1,300 words before noon. And then I just finished another 600 words, actually. I couldn't see my word count total as I was writing, so I just wrote until I thought I had enough words, and it turned out I wrote 300 extra words. Or 247 extra words, I guess. But here we are, the final entry, 11:30 on Friday. I tried to pick a section of text here that would not give away anything. Again, not that it matters in the slightest, because I seriously doubt anybody's reading this. But I am very happy that this thing is over with. I don't think I could have stood to write much more on this. I did, in fact, work on a denouement for most of the writing today. Toward the end, I threw a couple of extra paragraphs on that I just kind of picked some random stuff to add on to the end. Just to make sure that I got over the 50,000 words. But I mean, overall, I kind of like my ending to this story. I mean, I don't like much of anything that came before the ending, but I kind of like the ending. I feel like the ending was a satisfying ending. I mean, again, the writing is really bad. I mean, the grammar and the sentence structures and the word choices is all just terrible. I don't know if I ever mentioned this in any of these videos, but when I'm writing these first drafts, I don't do any editing at all. I write a sentence, and then I leave it, and then I write the next sentence, and then I leave it, and then I write the next sentence, and I don't even look back at what I've written. I just don't even look back at anything that I've written. I just completely 100% focus on writing ahead and ignoring everything that has come before. So I don't do any editing on it whatsoever. Occasionally I might see a misspelling as I paste it into Scrivener and fix that, but like, I mean, I can see on the screen there's a lot of sentences here that I would redo during copy editing. So that is how I've written this entire first draft from start to finish, is like zero editing, and it shows. It's not. I'm generally not very good at writing first drafts. I don't. My first cut at writing is not very good usually. And that is reflected in this draft. So if this were ever to become anything, it will need a lot of revisions and a lot of editing, a lot of writing new material. As I said before, I doubt there's more than about 20,000 words of this that I could even begin to use in a second draft. I feel like the ending is where I would start. I would start from the ending and sort of work backwards from there. There's a couple of other sections that I sort of liked. I did really like the section that I told Murad's backstory. However, it doesn't really fit in with this story. It's probably something that I can pull out and make into a short story, a separate thing. Maybe, I mean, I might even be able to expand it into a full-length novel. I was writing very briefly during that section. It was very skeletal. I left out a lot of detail in there, but that could be expanded. I'll just have to go back and see at some point. I think, like I said before, once I put this away and come back, I will probably try to organize this section over here. Try to organize these into parts that I can keep and parts that I just throw away. I mean, I know some of these I can just throw out completely, but I'll probably like make folders for, you know, here's the folder which has that little short story of Murad's backstory. Here's a folder that has some good parts in it, and here's a folder that has just awful stuff that I can just throw away. And that's probably how I will organize it from this point forward. I think my neighbors are out blowing leaves. I can hear a small engine outside. I don't know if you can hear that through the microphone or not. It's actually 20 minutes after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm really glad that I got this done earlier in the day because I really didn't want this hanging over me going into the nighttime. So I'm very glad that it is over with. Overall, I am very relieved that I finished it. I don't feel like I've really accomplished anything spectacular. I don't feel like I have much of anything here that is worth the time that I put into it. But I will admit I don't have the greatest perspective on it right now. I'm just so relieved that it's over with that I don't even I don't even know what I have at this point. I just have no perspective on it at all. I might go back and read some of it and realize, hey, this is actually not bad. There's some good stuff in here. I kind of doubt that, but I mean, like I said, my best guess is there's maybe 20,000 words of material in here that might be useful to expand upon. The rest of it is probably just not worth anything except to laugh at. just a humorous, a good example of bad writing, I guess. If I ever want to look back and see what bad writing looks like, I can look at a few examples here in this draft. Many of which you've probably seen on the screen in these videos. So yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from here. I'm really glad that it's over. I'm glad that I stuck with recording these videos. I don't know what use these videos are, but I am glad that I had got a good sampling of the ups and downs of a NaNoWriMo month. I had some good days, I had some bad days, had a lot of talking about back pain. I am on the mend now, I think. I think I'm finally at a point where I can say I feel like I am going to be better as I go into December. assuming I don't hurt it again. But I feel like all the exercises I've been doing has been really helping, and I'm my upper back and shoulders and neck is getting stronger. So hopefully I won't do anything. Hopefully I won't do anything bad in the near future, at least. So yeah, in terms of revisions, I don't even know where to begin at this point. I think, well, I guess what I said is I would first try to organize these 30 documents into what to keep, what to throw away, and just start with that, and maybe start highlighting the sections that I think are worth keeping. And sort of move everything that's worth keeping into its own document or its own folder structure, so that then I can, whenever I do start working on the second draft, I can begin from that point. And I probably should do that before I forget about this story. If I wait too long, I'll just completely forget everything about this, and then I won't be able to work on it at all. So I'll probably take a few days off and then maybe come back and organize this document. Maybe I'll record another video once I have this document organized, just to show what I did to it. And then maybe by that point I'll have some ideas on what to do for a second draft that I can make some verbal notes about for my own use later in the future. But otherwise, I think that's gonna be it for my NaNoWriMo daily vlog. It's been an adventure. It's had thrills and chills and spills. A lot of got something in my mouth. Yeah, it's been an adventure. It's been a wild ride. Many times I didn't think I was going to make it through this, but I managed to make it. For whatever that's worth, I got my 50,000 words. I got my my NaNoWriMo prize, quote-unquote prize, which is basically just a picture that says I won. And I guess that is all for now. Thanks for watching. If anybody is out there watching, thanks for watching. Hope it wasn't too awful. If it was awful, I apologize. I wasn't really trying to make an entertainment product here. I was just trying to record my thoughts every day as I was struggling with this NaNoWriMo. This NaNoWriMo adventure. So until next time, I will sign off and hope everybody has a great day, and see you later.